Breaking news, everybody. The New York Jets have finally extended Garrett "Gosh darn Wilson." This breaking news video is brought to you by our friends over at Cam's Pizzeria, where often it's love at first slice, and it sure was between the New York Jets and Garrett Wilson. The former number 10 overall pick has been the most productive receiver in New York Jets history through his first 3 seasons, and now the Jets have handsomely rewarded him for his services, signing him to a record-breaking deal. Shout out to ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter, who revealed that the Jets signed Garrett Wilson to a 4-year deal for $130 million. That's $90 million guaranteed for the talented former Ohio State product. And here's some more details. It is a $32.5 million per year average, which is the 5th highest number for a wide receiver in the NFL. He's under contract for the next 6 seasons, and Garrett Wilson is signed. We've been waiting for it. This has been one of the biggest storylines heading into New York Jets training camp. Will they sign Garrett Wilson or Sauce Gardner? Both players were eligible to discuss long-term deals this offseason. That doesn't mean the Jets had to acquiesce, but it did open up the door for those two to talk about long-term deals. In May, the Jets exercised the 5th-year option on both Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner's contract, along with Jermaine Johnson for that matter. But the two areas of focus were Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver, and cornerback Sauce Gardner, and the Jets locked in Garrett Wilson. He is a star wide receiver that has the chance to reach superstardom this season with the New York Jets. They play in the New York market. That helps. Garrett Wilson has been putting up numbers, but not the numbers of Justin Jefferson, not the numbers of Jamar Chase. He has a chance to do that with his former college quarterback, Justin Fields, who he played with at Ohio State. The Jets are doing what their new regime said they would. Head coach Aaron Glenn, general manager Darren Muji, both hired this offseason, said their goal is to keep good players. And the message sounds simple, but actually executing it this offseason, they've now done it twice. Jamie Sherwood was a player they did not draft. They paid the man $45 million, made him a top 5 highest paid linebacker in football. And now the Jets have done that, making Garrett Wilson a top 5 highest paid wide receiver in football. Make football easy. Pay guys that are very good and make sure you keep them here for life. Garrett Wilson, and I'm proudly repping the jersey, is one of those kinds of players. So now the Jets have Garrett Wilson locked in, and the next video we should be doing is talking about when the Jets extend Sauce Gardner, one of the top cornerbacks in the league, and they get Garrett Wilson, who is a freaky wide receiver, who has a basketball background, brings that to the table. He's a guy that makes spectacular catches. He is a consistent player, and he's the straw that stirs the drink on this Jets offense. And now he is secured in the bank for the foreseeable future. Jet fans, you should rally around this. This is great news, and another one of these. Again, this breaking news is brought to you by our friends over at Cam's Pizzeria, where it is quite often love at first slice. They have the Camillus location. They have the Oswego location. All of the juicy deets are for our friends at Cam's Pizzeria, and here's a quick shout out to them and what they bring to the table.
When you think of Camp's Pizzeria, think about 2 of your favorites, their zesty buffalo chicken wing pizza or their tasty chicken bacon ranch. Over 16 specialty pizzas made fresh daily with the best ingredients. Indulge in their homemade calzones, subs, wraps, salads, and their famous cannolis for dessert. They're all made with love just for you. Order online for 10% off at camspizza.com. Locations in Camillus and Oswego. Cam's Pizzeria. It's love at first slice.
Delicious, baby. Want to know what else is delicious? The Jets signing their young franchise pillars to long-term deals. And that is something I can vibe with. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this breaking news video talking all things Garrett Wilson staying with the New York Jets for the foreseeable future. Make sure you guys like the video and hit subscribe down below for more great content just like this on the channel. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.